Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over a pretty huge update. Temtem just not really jumped out of nowhere, but wasn't really expecting. Now, first they talk about, what they've added in and why they've added it in, better ways to get Pansons already, more for endgame players. I mean, is this a good thing, is this a bad thing? Well, you think about it, the game's still in early access, and they're trying to make it like a full game in early access. I don't know. You guys can say whether you think it's good or bad, because at the same time, do you think they should be more focusing on the newer islands coming up to get the game finished and released? Or should they really be finished on refining the version they have now, just to keep a higher player count for now? Because when the game's released, who knows how much players it might go up by? And who knows how many would have already dropped off and not be coming back, so I don't know whether it's important for them to make it, good to play now, especially when they only have it on PC and they're planning on releasing it on all consoles as well. It's part of me wanting to get the full thing finished so that the game can blow up and get way more attention, but I think refining the details like this might be very important, and it also might bring players back that constantly dropped off, because with these weekly rewards it gives a whole new grind to endgame, and it just makes the game a whole lot of fun for endgame players. There's especially, so first we're going to be talking about fishing, and fishing, you can get fishing rod at the Neuro Lodge in Kasiwa, and they actually released a new Tem called Koish. I think that's how you say it. So apparently this Tem has over 10,000 unique combinations, and I think that's pretty insane. I see a lot of people that want to match their outfits with their Tem, and this just brings a whole new meaning to it. People will be able to, catch a Koish or get a Koish that suits them or looks like that outfit, and strolling around with it, and I think that's going to be sick. And you can have all different types as well apparently, which is also so cool. I just think this is so sick that they have a Tem that can be any colours at all. I mean, imagine if you can get this Luma and any colours. Those things are going to sell for so much. It also says this is an activity for the Neuro Lodge. Only present one of the 12 Koishi subspecies during that week. Players will be asked to find a specific Koishi specimen for their subspecies. They need to comb for the Neuro Lodge lake each week to find it. Players will also be able to just using the fishing rod, since the lake is not surfable, and they will also need to learn the ropes with one with their rod. So I haven't gone fishing yet. I'm going to do it straight after I finish recording this, but I feel like there's going to be some sort of mini game going on there. Maybe not, maybe there is. And also there's going to be, I think you have to catch a specific species or coloration, and that in, and get some Temtem, because a lot of this update is about the economy and new ways to grind Pansons. Now, also a very big thing, Dojo leader rematches. Now I think this is sick. They said the way they're doing it is competitive, right? So it's a pick or ban system, and there's a whole new line of Tem that the Dojo leader will have every week, and each week, so you get a chance to rematch the Dojo leaders you've already beaten during the campaign. Like I said, new Tems, competitive rule sets, and they'll be scaled to the team's camp, which means if the AI is good enough, there will be skill in this, and if it's not, then obviously not. But I think hopefully there will be some skill added into this. Hopefully it does be a little bit difficult, something challenging, something that you may have to redo once or twice. I think would be very good, very fun. And now you will get a good amount of Pansons from beating them, they've said. Defeating leaders will also net you a good amount of Pansons based on how many times you had to. So I'm guessing if you defeat them on the first time, you get way more Pansons than you will if you lose 5 times in a row and then beat them. And also, the first 3 Dojo leaders you defeat will release you with a Temtem radar. This talks about way down here, but oh man, Temtem, this is just so sick. Okay, next, delivering packages is another one. It's a daily thing, so it's something you're going to want to get on and do every single day. There's a trader, or whatever it's called, a postal service, and you just got to get the packages and deliver them all around the archipelago. I mean, that seems pretty fun. Maybe it'll get tedious if it's boring. I haven't done it yet, so I don't know. I just want to let you guys know all of this is coming out first. Yeah, so 3 packages, okay, and you do your job and you get a reward. And now that seems like something different to do. Something hopefully gets you Pansons. And now they also said they're doing a loot pool, which I think is quite sick. I mean, it does increase luck. There's a lot of luck in this game, which, chain your way to Lumas down here. They have got rid of some of it, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So, design new periodic loot pools or whatever. So rewards will be granted randomly from a bigger pool, and has its own configuration of how much Pansons you will earn. much items you obtain and the probability of those rewards, which is pretty sick. Yeah, loot brings more variety to the game. We'll be checking on making sure rewards are good enough. So it's good that they've said that, you know, this may not be a finished feature, and if you guys don't like it, we will change it. I think it's very good that they've added that in. And now, this, which I think is also very exciting, chain your way to Lumas. Temtem radars. A focused chaining encounters increased chance of Lumas Tems with better SVs. So what this does is Temtem radar will help you track a specific evolutionary line with Temtems like in their natural habitats, however. Active Temtem will spawn in the overworld near zones approaching will trigger a radar encounter. Beating the Temtem, your radar encounter will increase the chain by running away from them, or defeating / capturing Temtem outside the radar will break the chain and even break the whole radar if there's any bonus active. So what they're saying is do after 50 encounters, and the minimum SV of a Tem you're going to get is 10. 100 encounters, the minimum SV of a Tem will be 30. 200 encounters, and things get spicy. The Luma chance will be multiplied by 5, which makes it much better than Psypark. But then after you've had 200 encounters, you only get once you get 300 encounters, multiplier will be made by 10, but it does break at 400 encounters, the radar will break, so you get 200 encounters where you have an increased chance of getting a Luma, which I think is very sick. And you need to acquire a new one after this, defeating dojo leaders. And so let me just read through this real quick. So I don't know if you get to choose. I think you do get to choose which one you're farming, which I think is sick. I mean, there's been Lumas I've won for farm for ages, but this will also be very good for catching rare Lumas as well. Like they said as well, if you get into the wrong encounter, there's a chance of breaking it, which I think is very bad. I mean, I think it's a good mechanic, so if you're getting rare Lumas, you're going to have to be very careful with that. Not running into one that you're, say you want to get like a 5% chance encountering one, you're going to have to make sure you're only running into that one. So, yeah, each dojo will have a different radars they can give you, matching Temtem's types with their dojo speciality. So, yeah, so if you go to Dojo on Denise, which is water type, water and air, I'm pretty sure, you're going to be getting a water and air type thing. I wonder if you can use the water type radar to catch a water and fighting type like Psybat. It's something I'm going to have to look into. I'll do a video on each one of these things more in depth later on. I just want to get this out. And then we got wishing wells. Wishing wells are like a chest, you know, like a pack, or whatever you want to call it. So you throw a coin to it, make a wish, and when small out pan stands, you can get fruits, pheromones, or even some new cosmetics. I think that's not too bad. It's like a little chest. So we included each kind of irons, and different mods for different irons, which is also pretty sick. So unique egg horses and thermal hacks for swapping a Temtem's trait, which I think is so sick. I mean, do you think that people will even really care about the specific trait on the Tem anymore if this thing is common? I mean, this thing could be really rare, but people obviously want to buy this as well for quite a lot of handstands. Also, tickets for the pro incubators located in Breeding Center, which is also new. I'm guessing they're gonna 4 times the incubation rate, so double it. So pheromones that increase the chance of catching it. I mean, I think this is a massive update just coming out of nowhere. I think this is so sick. Yeah, they also included the rest of stuff like quest stories, which is also sick. And then that's complete patch notes, or just hop into the game. Oh, it's just so much. So yeah, I complete the keys to this main quest to get fishing rod. And there's just a bunch of stuff here. I mean, this I'll go more in depth with later on, but if you guys, my podcast now, I know you in-game board. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Okay, this is just too much. Alright. Okay, so I will link this in the comments if you guys want to read through this, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this new update. It seems like a lot of fun. And I hope to see you guys fishing, because that's what I'm going to go do right now. So I'll see you guys then.